In 2020, JCB globally explored the use of hydrogen fuel cells, and a 200 class excavator was test fit with a hydrogen fuel cell. The machine was entirely reworked to accommodate the new componentry that goes into it. And even though the project consumed a significant amount of time and resources, it really helped JCB understand the application of hydrogen in that type of a use case. Now, if you think about where an excavator gets operated, it's operated in a dirty, dusty, rough, aggressive type of an atmosphere. And a hydrogen fuel cell is very, very sensitive to those types of conditions. And so while the technology worked and the machine was an absolute success from a does it function and do what we ask it to do standpoint, yes. But when you start looking at the practicality of the fuel cell in that application, what it takes to service that machine, whether it's an end user or a dealership service model, the fuel cell just started to show that it's not the most appropriate and suitable application. So one of the things that JCB learned is that with transient load profiles, which would be, if you think about an excavator's scooping and digging cycle, as the operator is extending the digging boom down and into the earth, it's a low load. And as it engages the ground and scoops and lifts the earth, it's a high load. That's a transient load. The hydrogen fuel cell was just not best suited to handle that type of a transient load. And we would see transient loads in all other types of applications that a fuel cell might get fitted into. A telehandler booming up to drop a load of cinder blocks and place it on top of a scaffolding from a no load to a fully loaded condition. That's a transient load. So one of the ways to overcome that is to utilize a battery technology that interfaces with the fuel cell, and the battery would handle that initial surge or inrush of that transient load. But there's no place to put the batteries in an excavator that's also got a hydrogen fuel cell. So the form factor of the host machine starts to inhibit the usefulness of a hydrogen fuel cell. But hydrogen is absolutely a technology that JCB believes in, and as a fuel source, it absolutely has a future. So when you think about the other way to generate energy from hydrogen, you combust it in an internal combustion engine.